How's it going, everyone? Gonna be giving you a heads up on getting a free PlayStation 5 game, a pretty notable one, before it's gone forever. Yes, one of those games that had an immense amount of success and interest initially. Maybe success is a little bit of a stretch, but it had a lot of interest. Multiverses will be officially shutting down, and once it's gone forever. However, there is an offline component to this game and you can still play it. However, you need to download and you need to log into the game by the end of today. Today is the final day for you to add this game to your library and own it forever. I feel like it'll be a little bit of a interesting game to keep in your library, so I do want to mention that, and a couple of updates on other games coming to PlayStation 5. Some interesting games. One game incredibly well received, and the other game is a meme game, but we'll get to that at the end of this video. So yes, Multiverses will be shutting down forever tomorrow, and even if you do download the game and log in, you won't be able to take the game online, but there is an offline component to the game, and I think some people will want to have that. Today is the final day to add Multiverses before it delists. Game is playable offline and re-downloadable after this date, so as long as you add it to your library and log in, you can continually re-download the game and you can play it offline. It's available on Xbox Live, the PlayStation Store, and Steam, and for a little bit, we thought that this game was going to be an incredibly successful Super Smash style game with the Warner Brothers characters. It was very much going to be a live service game, and y'all know how that story goes. A lot of interest when it initially came out. What happened after that? Well, interest waned. They went back to the drawing board, really restarted a lot of aspects of the game, and now it will be shut down. You guys already know how this game is played as far as games shutting down live service titles, etc., etc., and Warner Brothers has just been in complete disarray as far as their gaming output, with this game completely bombing. You've had games like Suicide Squad completely bomb, Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. The one game that was a home run was Hogwarts Legacy, and yeah, over the last few years, just Hogwarts being a success is kind of disastrous for them with the failures of Suicide Squad and Multiverses, and trust me, there was a lot of money sunk into Multiverses, but it's a platform fighter that brings the depth of iconic WB stars to life across the nearly endless possibilities of play. Well, now there is going to be an end to the possibilities of play. If you're a Plus subscriber, you can also get MVP Pack 5 for free. It includes a rare banner, button power, and a legendary taunt, the Treat Break, so check that out as well. Again, just for completionist's sake and having all of these games in your library, I think it's worthwhile to download it, log in, and then it'll always be there for you. And it's one of those games that is fairly interesting. It has so many of those iconic characters. Batman, you've got the characters from Game of Thrones. I believe Tom and Jerry is in there as well. Bugs Bunny, Batman, Arya Stark, Rick Sanchez, and many more. In Multiverse, every star brings their unique moves, worlds, and attitudes to the fight, and as the roster expands, so does the spectacle, with new personalities and playstyles turning up the heat of every battle. When they announced that the game would be shutting down, they just specifically note Season 5 will serve as the final seasonal content update for Multiverses January 31st. Real money transactions are no longer available. Season 5 will begin on February the 4th and run through May the 30th, so today is the final day. All online features will continue to be available until Season 5 concludes on May the 30th, at which point Multiverses will no longer be available to play online or download. Unused Gleamium and character tokens can be used to access and purchase content in-game until the end of Season 5 on May 30th. To play Multiverses offline after May the 30th, download the latest version of the game and log in during Season 5 between February 4th and May the 30th. So again, your final opportunity for that, and then it is gone forever. I wish I mentioned this a little bit earlier. I did when the game initially shut down, but obviously probably would have used a mention or two prior to that. Alright, moving on from that, let's talk about some more positive news. Overwhelmingly positive received Steam title I Am Your Beast will be making its way onto PlayStation 5, and this game's got 3,400 Steam reviews, 98% positive reception as well. Recent reviews have it at 134 reviews, 99% positive. I wasn't even familiar with this game prior to the announcement of the PlayStation release, and this game looks fantastic, and as I say, I am not aware about it. Looking it up on Steam, it's actually on my Steam wishlist. Sometimes your boy follows a lot of games and, you know, it's hard to keep track of everything. Looks like I did hear about this game before, but nonetheless, it is coming to PlayStation 5 on June the 25th. Revenge thriller first-person shooter comes to console at the price of $19.99. The game came out back in September of 2024, so it's not like it's been all too long. I Am Your Beast is a short-form covert revenge thriller first-person shooter about getting hunted across the North American wilderness by military-industrial complex and turning the tables. You are secret agent Alphonse Harding, retired for 6 years. You've been asked to complete one last job one too many times. Declining your latest mission sets in motion a furious guerrilla war between you and the Covert Operations Initiative that litters the forest with bodies and bullet casings. Break your opponents, use their equipment against them, duck your tunnel network before enemy forces zero in on your location, repeat. Lightning fast, he's in the walls player fantasy, complete with superhuman tree climbing and head explosions, fully voiced story campaign with over 20 levels, lush comic book inspired art style, which that's the aspect of this game that immediately stood out to me. The visual aesthetics of this game is fantastic. Chase side objectives while getting the fastest times possible in replayable micro sandboxes, wheel pistols, sniper rifles, bear traps, and more. Heart-slamming soundtracks from award-winning composer R.J. Lake of Space Warlord, Oregon Trading Simulator, Unbeatable El Paso, and elsewhere, an innovative kinetic typography cutscene system as well. Incredibly well received. 98% positive is a staggeringly high ratio and percentage on Steam, and 99% for recent reviews is incredible as well. Generally, games have been received really well, and great visual aesthetics to the game as well. Done by Strange Scaffold, they've actually put out quite a lot of fairly notable games. TMNT Tactical Takedown was by them as well. Creepy Redneck Dinosaur Mansion 3, Life Eater, El Paso Elsewhere, as I mentioned, Purgatory Dungeoneer, Witch Strandings, and some of the lower key titles there, but now I Am Your Beast will be coming to PlayStation 5 on June the 25th. Yeah, the game is available on iOS via the App Store. We'll be releasing an update to have it feature complete with all of the current content as well, and that'll be available day one on PlayStation 5. Lastly, quirky, zany, off-the-wall game Duckside will be making its way on over to PlayStation 5. Now, it will be in early access. This is a game to not take all too seriously. It is a game that is absolutely chaos. Welcome to Duckside, a persistent world, a survival game with player versus environment, crafting, base building, and hat-wearing ducks wielding weapons in a vast, hostile open world. Take flight across a vast island filled with diverse biomes, valuable loot, and thrilling missions as well. Scavenge resources, build and fortify your nest, craft weapons, and complete missions for high-tier rewards, but beware, everything can be destroyed, looted, or lost. Play on official player versus player or player versus environment servers with varying wipe schedules, or join the community-made servers with custom settings. Duckside's mission system offers PvE events across the map, rewarding bold ducks with powerful gear and rare items. Fly with a controller-based flight system that lets you glide, hover, and dive while shooting and fighting. Go solo or flock up to build, explore, loot, and battle. Just watch out, territorial ducks and humans don't take kindly to intruders. Duckside features cross-platform support as well, but only between consoles. The game's been in early access on PC. Going back for a little bit, has had a mostly positive reception with 2,200 reviews, 74% positive, and actually came out at the end of September as well, September 25th. So actually, when did I Am Your Beast get its initial release? September the 10th, so 2 weeks apart, the release of those titles. But Duckside is still in early access, so keep that in mind. Definitely not something to take too seriously. Very zany, very off the wall, and a game that I'm sure if you boot up, you could have some humor and laughs out of it, but as far as something to take incredibly seriously, probably not that kind of game. But always like to see these quirky off-the-wall games on PlayStation as well. But that is going to do it for me. Again, it is your final opportunity to download and keep Multiverses forever before it's delisted forever tomorrow. So jump on that. I Am Your Beast coming to PlayStation 5 on June the 25th, and then Duckside will be headed to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series in August as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.